Hey guys, update on the Priestess and all that jazz. A lot went down last night. Totally broke it open. But I'm gonna start back 4 weeks ago. So 4 weeks ago in the spirit world, the illusion. I Mr. Christie, who's a Christ, but he does something else. I don't know. But his name is Mr. Christie. He gets me a Jesus Christ, to help me out day to day, sort of thing. Keep tabs on me and shit. He, so he's doing his thing. Christy comes one night, and I'm healed. I got rid of the priestess links, as far as I know, in my subconscious, in my heart, all through my head. All the links gone. She's gone. I don't see her at all. The priestess is gone. I think I'm getting my seeds back. They promised me my seeds back. Didn't happen. Turns out that the night, a couple weeks ago, well, like 4 weeks ago, 3 to 4, Christy and the Jesus Christ bring her back in. She puts all the links back in, and it takes me 3 days to get all the links out. Cutting links, removing them, letting them go. And the whole time I'm doing Truth Revealed to find out what the fuck's going on. I was so mad at Chrissy. I was so mad at Christ for doing that to me because I wasn't expecting them to be so stupid. But in that process, it triggers anything left inside to release it. But how it takes me 3 days of starting all over again. And so I got her in my head screaming. 3 days go by, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days. She's finally gone. I'm starting to get my brains and everything back to normal. They do it again. I didn't have sex with her each time, but damn close. She was basically inside of me. The priestess spirit, the personality, priestess, whatever. She comes back in, starts all over again. As I'm doing that, Christ, Jesus Christ, or Christy, they're moving me all around. He does these dream sessions on you. There was a lot of them through the whole period. A lot. And what that was is an investigation into me and into me about the priestess. So, well, my dealings with the priestess and why I'm hanging on to her, why she's hanging on to me, why this is going on, and I don't want any part of it. So I'm totally at war with myself. Not war, but damn close. I release her after the second, what do they call it? Chris calls it when another soul comes into the body with your soul. He called it something specific. I forgot what it was. Anyway, I'm pissed again. And that's when I found in my subconscious the link into my subconscious and deep into my heart. So I go in my subconscious, I cut all those out, I release. She's totally gone. It was a great breakthrough. The next day, one day, I'm still doing the dream sessions with Christ. One day went by where I got her out of my subconscious, and it took hours to release. That's when I got hit in the head with a chair. 1 hour after that, one day after that, she's back in me again. How that works is you got Christ here, you got me, and you got the priestess. He's got his energy in both of us. It's called the manger. He's got his energy in both of us. He takes, when this soul goes to sleep and this soul goes to sleep, he brings us together in dreams. He watches the dream. Christ watches the dream inside you, inside her. So this is what he does. That's normal. That is normal. Now, there's the manger, and then there's another thing where he's inside you and you just hang with him. But there's no interference. Not really. I personally am along the lines of Christ consciousness, where you have Christ in you, not in any set way, dynamic. It's just you have him in you, you live, and you're happy, you do your thing. That's awesome. And he don't pay no attention to you. Well, he does. When you start having problems, he comes. But that goes by. So I'm just trying to explain some details of how it works, that I see how it works, that I've discovered in myself. After that, where was I? I'm for days. I just basically am still cutting the links. I'm arguing with them because I'm lost, man. I'm not really lost. I mean, I still have it, but I'm losing it, right? Cutting the fucking links, telling me she's yipping in my head. And then I'll just tell you last night because I can't. And one of the session dreams, and I did like 6 sets, 3 dreams for a session, 3 different dreams for a session. I did like 6 of them. And the last one, I'm not going to go into the whole detail, but in the dream, I saw this lady always watching me twice. They say, Christ says 3 times she was watching me. Now, I was with the priestess. We're doing things in the dream. I'm not fighting. It's not ego here. But I'm in the dream. We're playing. We're doing things. She's just a girl. But it doesn't look like her. Looks like my ex-girlfriend. In this reality. She, them. But in each one of those dreams, there was a lady, 60 feet away, just standing there watching us. And I'm like, who the fuck is that? Because I acknowledged it twice in the dream. When I woke up, I'm talking to Christ, and I said, who the hell was that? He goes, I don't know. We don't know. And so anyway, I got other things to worry about. I'm back into it. Back into my daily routine. And this was last night this happened. And this is huge. So the last update video I made is interlaced with this one over time. So it's like they overlap. It's the best I can do. I'm doing the Truth Revealed session dreams. Christy, he's gone. When Christy comes down, he's like the overlord or something. If you gotta put it in perspective, he's like he got his things to do, but he's watching all these dramas fold out. It's the Jesus Christ that's pissing me off all the time. Now I don't know if he's good or bad, but I get pissed off because he does things like put the priestess back into me, and I didn't want it. And I'm trying to get rid of her as of last night. Still cutting the links inside me, releasing them. There's also this whole time period, the teacher. The teacher, he's with Christ. He's not a Christ, he's a teacher. He comes in and he sees the links. He can see your guts. He just changes perception and energy and frequencies. He changes the frequencies. He can see high, he can see low, and he can see inside you at all the different points. It's crazy how this happens. I can do it too, but And that's how I can find the loogies and the links and the cords stuck in you. So he's looking, he helps me out, and he's a really nice guy. We went on to self-defense, and he goes, I'm totally all for it. He goes, what you do with your guns, I'm all for it. Just be careful. A guy from the Legion comes just one time, and he said, no more shooting guns. He goes, it's not going to be any good for you if you shoot guns in St. Lucian. Go out into the illusion and shoot your guns there. He said, go to the illusion and defend yourself there. No matter what happens in St. Lucian, get the hell out and go to the illusion. Don't fire into St. Lucian. Don't fire in St. Lucian. And you'll be good. I'm like, okay. And he wasn't telling me not to fire the guns, shoot people, or people that were abusing me. So I had two people on my side, the teacher and him. The teacher's awesome. Total love and compassion. It was beautiful. Talking to him like a human. Mr. Christie, he's a fucking righteous guy, man. He's just like, I'm it, and the way it's going to be, and it's going to be that way all the time. But Jesus Christ is helping me out separate the priestess, but he brings her into me, which triggers a whole lot of shit and 3 more days of me releasing links. That's what I've been doing for the last 4 weeks, more or less. I'm doing Truth Reveal, meditating on it. I want to know. And all the Daniel Boone shit is real. From her way back when to now. But it's in this life when she opened that porthole in my head and went totally crazy. That's what started the war with me. I was her goddamn friend, as far as I knew. She was just a voice in the wind called the Priestess. I didn't even know about her since a year ago or so. Didn't even know about her, but she was with me all my life, taking care of me. But she hid in the background, watching, since I was a kid in this life. Just to give you some perspective of what's going to happen next. And that's all I knew. But before that, I went to Russia, past life. I had a Russian past life. Before that, Daniel Boone. Before that, I was the Native American Daniel Boone, Russia. Now, those are my past lives. I died as a Native American, got my face blown off by three white guys or fat scum pieces of shit. Daniel Boone did his thing. The Russian life, I got my throat cut with Tina, who's with me now, and our kids. But we're not really together because I'm here and changing. My soul's changing. That give you a layout. Bam! Last night, I go to bed last night, and they stick me in the room. Now I've been sleeping the last 3-4 days in the illusion with Christ. There's people in St. Lucian that are on the priestess side, because I am at war with the priestess, cutting links. She's damn near killing me here. I found out a lot last night. Holy shit. I don't know if I can remember it all, but I'll try. I'm at war there for 6 months. Literally. Fucking hand grenades and guns. All that goes away. I'm trying to calm down, do the Christ thing with Christ. It's all in past videos. Then, as of last night, I don't know where I was going with that. Shit. Hang with me, guys. Living in two worlds is pretty fucking rough, man. You know, you think you can do it, but it's hard. So I was 4 days in the illusion. Christy finally goes, "You're sleeping in the room." Okay, the one he made for me 2 weeks ago. He goes, "You're sleeping in the room tonight." I'm like, "Fucking cool, whatever." That's a nice room. It's right on the beach, on a cliff, on a beach, and the ocean's down below. I had an experience in the ocean which will blow your fucking mind. You don't think the spirit world's real? It'll blow your fucking mind. The shit I seen. And it wasn't nothing, but it was so fucking real you wouldn't even believe it. Anyway, maybe I'll leave that for another video. So I go to the room. I lay down in bed. He tells me I'm going to the room. He sticks me in the room, and there's cameras in the room to watch me. I'm sleeping in my bed here. I lay down on my bed. He takes my soul and puts it in another bed. Just Jesus Christ. The room they made for me in St. Lucian on the beach. So I'm laying there. My soul's, I can barely hear anybody because they got the special walls to block the sound of them. And it's so nice. I just, and I'm falling asleep. And my soul is staying in the room. As I'm laying there, I start getting hit in the throat with loogies. Loogies are penetrating my chakras, trying to get in. Those loogies, they're coming in, and all I do for the next hour is remove them and block them. I'm like, all right, I've had enough of this shit. I go, "Christy, Christ, I don't know what the hell. I am fucking leaving." He goes, "No, you just stay there, man." He goes, "We're taking care of the loogies. We're going to move the priestess or something. So she can't find you. She's not supposed to find you." But I'm getting hit really bad by these loogies. Oh, Jesus Christ, so bad. Finally, these loogies are going away slowly, and I start falling asleep. But the whole time, as soon as I start to relax, the loogie hits me, and I get this, and I've had this all the time. As soon as I relax, the ligament in my leg, the ligament that runs down your legs, well, my left leg, the ligament gets this weird feeling in it. It's not painful. It's just like numbness. And it twitches. You know how you kick? It's like that. They call it a seizure. Rachel's having seizures again. That's happening the whole time. And I'm awake, laying in bed, but I'm awake in St. Lucian too, because I see spiritually. I can see the spirit world. That's what's fucking wrong with me. So I'm laying in the bed. My leg is seizing. And it's seasonal. I don't know. So about an hour or 2 hours go by, my leg having these spasms. I looked at it, and a loogie's coming up my ass, and I pull it out, and then my leg seizes. It kicks, and it just jolts my whole leg at this, and it has a weird feeling to it. So then I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is that? It's got to be some kind of weird effect. Something's going on. And then I put two and two together. I don't know exactly how, but I realized that other spirits that I know, and they're good, take skin from inside me to control me. So they'll take, say, the ligament in your arm, they'll pull a ligament right out like a vein, and it's a skin. They'll wrap it around your wrist, here, your soul rests, your soul body rests. They'll tie it to the fucking bedpost. So when you go to sleep, your soul goes to sleep. You get up, move, and fly away automatically. Well, you can't go anywhere because you're tied, or they're tied to them, one or the other. And then when it's all over and you're done sleeping for the night, they'll release you, and you can walk around St. Lucia and shit like that. So that's what they do. One of my friend does it when he's taking care of me in the spirit world. That's what he does. Also, I realized as I'm getting these loogies, somebody's pulling the fucking ligament in my leg. And when they pull it, the skin, like from your arm, they pull out like a vein, but it's the energy in your ligament. They take that energy stream of your soul body and your flesh, that soul body energy, they take it and they make a line out of it. And they're making loogies. They're making their own loogies. They tie it into themselves somehow. Then they have a loogie to control it. Okay? Then they put it in my throat. Then they put it in my heart, in my head, in my subconscious, in my stomach, everything. And I go, fuck, it hit me like a bomb. Bam! Just the information of what they're doing. The priestess. I go. All of a sudden, I came out of the house. I just went up on the roof, just floated up to the roof, because that's how you move in the spirit world. I went up, and I look at Jesus Christ, not Christy, Jesus Christ that's working with me. He's got the priestess. When I'm in the house, I can't see out because of the tilings around the house. I can't see out of the house. So as soon as I came out of the house, I could see. He's standing there, and he's got the priestess in his arm, and they're both working together, and they're pulling these fucking things out of my legs. And that's why I've been twitching, having these so-called seizures for so long. They're using my fucking ligaments, of the energy in the ligaments, to make the loogies. As I'm getting loogies and my attention is fight. Okay, the loogies that I'm getting in my throat, up my ass, in my head, in my subconscious, in my heart, they're doing it trying to penetrate me to get inside. But that is also a distraction from what they're doing. As they're giving me the loogies, they're pulling more out of my leg. They're pulling the fucking links. Sometimes both legs, sometimes the chest. They're taking. And they're making more loogies to do it tomorrow. Because as I'm destroying these loogies that are hitting me, they're pulling more. And I realize that. Then I realize that Christ knows this. He knows it. I don't know it. Christy don't know it. And the whole goddamn reason Christy's here is to find out what's happening in me. I see him holding the priestess, and they're putting the loogies in me. Priestess is putting the loogies in me. I'm distracted by that. And they're also pulling the fucking links out. Can you fucking believe it? Anyway, this is hell, guys. You think it's nothing. It's fuck. These are my fucking friends. This is Jesus Christ. Now, as soon as I see that, I tell Tina, because they're there, I figured it out. I got it. I got a fucking whole thing. Call Christy. Christy. And I go, they're using my fucking ligament energies or skins to make loogies to put them in me. This is like the dawning of fucking creation. I'm like, holy shit. Then, as soon as I say that, the priestess runs. She just takes off from Jesus Christ that was with her. All of a sudden, that happens. As soon as she runs, I look back and the Jesus Christ is gone. Then Christy comes down and says, okay, you stay exactly right here. You do not move. And he takes off after the Christ. He's with the Christ and Christ. So they're together. And all of a sudden I hear them fucking fighting and arguing. Everybody's screaming. Everybody's going absolutely crazy because I figured it out. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? Like this. All of a sudden, another voice or person, whomp, right into my head. He goes, Richard. I go, yeah, who the hell are you? And he goes, I'm Christ. He goes, you don't know me, but we've been watching you. Me and Mr. Christie and a lot of others have been watching, trying to figure out what's going on with you. He goes, we had our ideas. We had to keep it quiet. We're doing our investigation, and we've uncovered this much. He goes, the priestess and a bunch of other people are using the loogies in a group effort to basically control you and do this stuff to you. We've been watching, we've been collecting information, and this is what we found. You figured it out, so we had to arrest them. You know, as soon as you figured it out, we had to arrest them because they would have ran, changed their stories, got rid of evidence. All these guys come down from another level up. I don't know, wherever they were. That's what he tells me. They catch the priestess. They catch. What the fuck is the. They caught. There was 6 people in this group. I only knew the priestess. One lady was another. Okay, there's a priestess, another lady called Helena. There was Jason and Henry, and I don't know the others. But 6 people in this group that were trying to do this. Now the priestess was on me. So it turns out then, hold on. The next thing that happened was they caught them all. They caught all these people. They took all them people away, the five. The priestess stayed there. Christ got the media because the media has been following this. And nobody, I go, how many people knew about this the whole goddamn time I was being tortured to death? He said, me and one other person, Tina, Christy, and Regis, I think, are the only ones that knew about it. And Regis is a friend of mine, and he's a Christ, so he was in on it, not to say anything, but to help me out when I needed it. So, fuckers. Next thing I know, within like 15 minutes, the media's there. Now, Christine, the girlfriend I had, who's being my girlfriend to keep all the other people off my back, psychological. Oh, he's got a girlfriend. He's got a girlfriend. I can't be with him anymore. I can't try to get him. Stuff like that. She comes, or she stayed home, sorry. She was at home. But the priestess wanted me to be her boyfriend. Then I would be in this group with them, and that was the whole point. So I gotta make points about. The media came. She confessed, and we all heard her confession to the media. Why the media is there? It's a whole long story. I got followers in St. Lucian, and she's got followers. Her followers would stab me, beat me in the head, throw rocks at me, hit me with a baseball bat in the head for the last 6 months. Okay? So there's a fight going on between her followers and my followers. Not really a fight, but you know. And every once in a while, one of them will get mad because I shot the priestess. And they come and hit me in the head with a baseball bat and fuck me up. My fucking teeth all are screwed up from this stuff. Go back and watch the videos. Anyway. Fuck. She went on, confessed. You don't believe this. She went and she said, we the six of us were friends. We decided through Helena seemed to be the head honcho of this group. But they all decided they wanted to start their own organization, their own regent priest thing, but intelligence and gifts and stuff like that. So she was doing the same goddamn thing Loogie Man was doing. He might be a part of this. They're still investigating it. So basically, it turned into a cult, and they would work, not just me, other people, for their secrets. The priestess, she's a priestess, literally. Real fucking smart, real fucking intelligent. She was hanging out with the regent priests for training in school and doing more work and stuff like that. She was a guardian of the fucking gates or something. So she's in with the regent priests. So she would take the intel from the regent priest, bring it back to Helena, who seemed to be the kingpin of this operation they were in, this group, the cult. It was basically a cult. Started off as just a bunch of friends. Then they turned it into a cult. Priestess has been with me since fucking Daniel Boone. Helena came and circumvented the whole goddamn thing to start this cult. She got the priestess to work me from the loogies she got from fucking Loogie Man, which was an ex-Christ who's now in jail, literally. So they'd work me with the loogies. What they wanted to find out was my gifts and how I did things. My gifts. Things I do, like putting the bitch on the moon, right? How can he put people on the moon? How does he do that? Well, I don't do it. My seeds do it. They took my seeds away. I ain't got them back yet. Just to let you know, the whole goddamn time. And I ain't getting them back for another week. So they say. They've been saying, you're going back in a week. Yeah, for the last 5 months. So I don't know when I'm getting them back. And that was Christy saying that. So basically, that's what she's doing. She said that she wanted to meet the aliens. And the only way she could meet the aliens was through me and my contact with the aliens. And that was a huge part of it. So they figured they could put loogies in me, then they could travel in the consciousness, their perception, their consciousness could come in through the loogie into me and meet the aliens. Then they had a scheme to work it out where I would come back. They wanted me to join their group, but I kept fighting. They wanted me to join their group where I would get rid of Christ, get rid of the regent priest, get rid of my family and everybody, and I just joined them into some intelligence network group. And it was Helena's fucking idea. Helena was using the priestess, convinced the priestess to use me to get the fucking things. Turns out, the priestess, they were using her. She went and got two regents, got arrested a month ago for fucking with me. A ritual. They did a ritual on me, which was truancy or abuse. Ritual abuse. That's what they got arrested for. I don't even know nothing about it. Fuck, I don't even know. They got arrested for ritual abuse on me, the regent priest. Holy shit. She also wanted to make contact with the Sasquatch since me and Christine were buying some clothes one day and I looked at a tree and the Sasquatch looked around in St. Lucian. That's just not allowed. No fucking foreign. All people that are in St. Lucian are accounted for. This is a separate species from the illusion. In St. Lucian, looking at us. I showed Christine, she saw it, but she went on to say she didn't see it, which was to save her ass, because there's a huge controversy in St. Lucian about Sasquatch. Other people have seen them, but not in St. Lucian. I'm there, and his name's Tia. That's what he told me anyway. So Tia is looking at me from a fucking tree, from behind a tree, peeking around this tree, or out of the tree. Totally weird. Anyway, that's the short story. She mostly wanted the ETs because the ETs, once you contact the ETs, then you get all their gifts, all their technology. They be that group. That group, Helena's group, became powerful. I didn't know about Helena till this morning, or when this all went down. Then, holy shit! Everybody's like totally blown away by the idiocy of this Helena's group cult to collect intelligence and gifts and secrets. And that's what they wanted from me. That's what the loogies were for. That's why the priestess was in me. That's why I heard another female voice once in a while in my subconscious. Because this Helena would come into me too. But I didn't know nothing about Helena. It was all priestess. But Helena was in me digging the fucking secrets out also. But the whole time I was in waking consciousness, I was fighting them, which really pissed them off, and they hit me harder. Because I didn't want to be, I didn't even know about the group. She just figured I'd eventually evolve into it. They were going to set up some scenario where I would join them as a family instead of my family, my real family in St. Lucian and friends. They wanted me to leave Jesus Christ. They really did. They wanted me home, which meant at some point when no one was watching, they'd slide in the loogie and kill me. So you don't think this fucking shit is real? This is what goes on in the spirit world. They're going to come in and kill me and make it look like I died natural causes or I was insane. They're just waiting for the time to make it work out. It's Helena or whoever the group people are. One of them was going to come in and kill me. Home means home. Your soul goes home. When I died here in the spirit world, I go home. St. Lucian. Eventually, I'd come down to St. Lucian. Then they would indoctrinate me into their group. They want me because I have all these secrets of the ET. I have the ET past life. I have fucking 63 fucking seeds I didn't even know about. As far as I'm concerned, I had 14. I have 62, sorry. Anyway, I still only got like, I don't know how many I got right now. 12, I think. And there was a lot more that my family, they were listening to her talk to the media. The media in St. Lucian, they've been following me because I've been blowing their fucking minds with my story. So over the past 12, 13 years since I got there, the media has been following this guy, this guy from the illusion Earth in the meat world. They're following him. So there's a whole whole community of people that are following me. And there are other Christs, other family of Christ, other people in the community. In St. Lucian, they're following me. But when Priestess started opening fucking portholes in my head, while I attacked her with guns and hand grenades, they went fucking nuts and started stabbing the shit out of me and ambushing me and all this shit. Watch the playlist if you want to see all this. Some dark shit. They almost did kill me at one point. You wouldn't believe it. She went on to say, they want to know how I make cigarettes. They want to know how I make food, make trains, make cars, vehicles, how I put her on the moon, how I do this, how I do that, through time and fucking space. I go, I don't do it. My back's against the wall. I ask my seeds. I lay down and start chanting. My seeds start glowing, and boom, shit just happens, man. I don't know how the fuck it happens. I have no fucking clue, but I know how to get it going. Next thing I know, I open the door. The moon is on the other side. I push her in, close the door. Done. That's what my seeds did to save my fucking life. To the priestess and regent priest. I put a fucking regent priest on the moon. He had to come back. I said, I ain't coming to get your ass. I'm going to bed. So this is what they fucking do. This is my soul, my seeds do in the spirit world. That's why this Helena fucking groupie cult was using a priestess. Priestess is out of it. She's an alcoholic, so she was right into it. Helena was coaching her to do it. They're grooming me to go to their group after they killed me here. But and I want, and at that point, I realized in my head, as she's talking to the media, I said, now you fucking realize they wanted to kill me here? And the only thing that stopped it was my fucking rage and my fucking shotgun, machine gun, hand grenades, freeze gun. Do you understand why there is such a thing as fucking self-defense? Now get off my fucking back and I'm gonna shoot when it's time to shoot. It's called fucking self-defense. Totally fucking golden. The only mistakes I made was shooting the gun in St. Lucian, throwing hand grenades in the priestess house through the fucking porthole. In my head. Figure that shit out. I even got more of that porthole shit. And what it is you smart regent priest, the priestess, they can make through their consciousness a porthole right to your subconscious. And you're seeing her through the porthole. You know how you're talking to your mom online through MSN? Well, imagine your screen's a porthole. That's what they do. From your brain to their brain, from their soul to your soul. And you're talking to each other over a long distance through each other's heads. The last time that happened to me, I got my fucking lights punched out, blood all over me. I got my whole eyebrows cut open here, cut open there, cut open. 2 black fucking eyes. Couldn't sleep for 3 days out of fear. And that was a fucking skin demon. A fucking stupid, intelligent demon that I met through some girl. Damn near 20 years ago in a coffee shop. And I'd be damned if the fucking regent priest is going to open a porthole in my head and control me through that. And the fucking loogies, are you out of your mind? Never going to happen. I don't give a fuck. If you're my goddamn friend, you should know better. And if you don't, well, then you ain't my fucking friend anymore. That's the way it was. Little did I know, she was hooked up to me in my heart for 300 fucking years since Daniel Boone. Taking care of me. Then she met this cult. And on down the line it goes. Christy comes down, talks to me. He goes, as we see it now, she's going to get rehabilitation. He goes, she's doing, if everything plays out, we got her for 120 years. She's got to be rehabilitated in a place for 120 years. Well, I go, the Loogie Man got 175. Anyway, the other ones got similar. They're in jail. Fucking wow. Yeah, Mr. Christie came down and told me that. He is so fucking smart. Holy shit. I go, dude, I just thought you were a guy from a hire watching the other Christ take care of me. He goes, that's what I was doing, but I was also investigating what was taking place. And the whole time I was here, I was collecting information. I was like, holy shit. Can't believe it. He goes, I had to play the field. He goes, I had to play the field. I had to play you. I had to play the priestess. I had to play the other people that were involved to find out who is responsible for this. We uncovered through your session dreams and observations of all the characters involved in this that there was a group and they would meet. We infiltrated the group. We saw it. We watched it. And we watched it and how they affected you in your dreams. We got all the fucking details of the whole goddamn thing. But he goes, when you figured it out last night through your goddamn twitch in your leg, you figured it out. So we had to get them while we could. And that's why we just exploded. There was like a whole bunch of Christie Christs up there, investigators. And when I figured it out, how it was working, boom, they just grabbed everybody. Then I asked him, I go, it's Jesus Christ that was taking care of me. I go, was he involved? Was he involved? And he goes, we don't know yet, but we got him. Because as Christie grabbed everybody, he was yelling at the Christ. I don't know what he was yelling. It was so loud. But he was like, bah, bah. And I'm like, holy shit. And that's what freaked me out. One of the things that freaked me out when he was holding the priestess. So I figured just by the visual, I'm in this room. I can't see anything. When I come out of it, he's holding the priestess, pulling fucking things out of my leg, more loogie material out of my leg. I figured he's involved. Maybe he's working her. I don't know. Well, they'll let me know. I was up all night. Just woke up now and it's noon, 1 o'clock. Making this video. So basically, this Helena was sexually involved with the priestess. They were finding the big love. They wanted the seed explosion. The seed explosion is ecstasy. Is when you feel it, you just, it's a divine ecstasy. You can actually levitate. When you get there in your seeds and you explode your seeds with another person, that ecstasy just transform from the material world. And you can actually levitate in the body. That's called the ecstasy. And it's just, and I got 63 seeds. They were also after my seeds, which they accomplished, but I got them back. The regent priests, the two got arrested in the ritual, they grabbed my seeds, they stole them. 2 or 3 times that happened. One time they ended up with the priestess. They said they were looking for my secrets, which was true, they were, but they also wanted my seeds. And that was a few months ago. Fuck. And still, my memories are coming back from all the past of what's been going on. So now, as far as I know, they're getting the professional guys, the teacher, some other guys to come in, clean all the shit out of me, which is probably more crap I gotta deal with. Oh, it's crazy. So that's what's been going on. It finally came to a conclusion. Wow. Unbelievable. So yeah, the media, the followers of Priestess, the followers of me, the media goes to them and gives to them. Christy was there. The priestess is under arrest. Her handcuffed. She's fucking tied down, frozen, and she's just given her whole story of what happened for the last 6 months. They wanted the extraterrestrial contact, all the secrets I had, and they were going to get more secrets. And I was supposed to be, or Helena, since I'm related on a spirit soul level to the ETs, they were going to use me as their ambassador to introduce the ETs into their group cult. Then the way they could work more secrets from them. And I'm like, you're way out of your fucking league, man. These guys got so much. Oh, that was their plan. Didn't fucking work. Of course. The ETs know fucking more about this earth than anything, and this human psychology and the bullshit that's going on. That your fucking plan was like nothing, pointless. They could look at you and fucking know exactly everything about you. At damn near every level. So I don't know what the fuck they were thinking about. This is with a Helena. She could change her mind on any plans as time goes. But she's working the priestess and these other people. Anyway, guys, if anything more happens, I'll give it another update. But I don't want to make this fucking too long enough. All right. I just telling you these stories, my experiences, so you'll fucking get it when it happens to you. Your soul does all this type of stuff in spirit world. Well, not the stuff I'm experiencing, but similar. You're already doing this stuff, or you will be at some point in the future, because every single one does. How are you going to be the player? Do you even know about it? What are you going to do when you're confronted with all this shit? That's why I make these videos. That's it. Call me a fucking asshole, whatever you want. I don't care. Because guess what? Fact is, you're going there. Where are you going to go? How are you going to know what's going on? You got to learn yourself, man. You got to learn yourself. And I guess that's enough. So, talk to you later. Bye.